Nothing feels the same. The most crushing part is enjoying your day and not being able to share it with Rambo. I thought I had a good day today. I even passed by Rambo's gravesite. But it's coming back home to him not being there. It's almost as if I should have just buried him here, or taxidermied him, and I don't know. How is that any less creepy than talking to a gravesite or talking at a gravesite? I mean, it's all the same, really. Dogs are supposed to be here. Dogs should always be here. And, I've had the conversation of, obviously getting a new dog with different people. And for me, it's not going to be right because it's not going to be that dog. It's not going to be Rambo. Barbara Streisand, I don't know if you guys know, if you look it up, she cloned her dogs. And she'll probably just continue to clone them. Kind of wish I had done that. It would have been more Rambo than anything else. I'm not excited about anything. Meeting new people doesn't do anything for me. Anything I've bought, not as exciting. Anything that's just good that happens, just not as exciting. I mean, Rambo was my excitement, so with him not being here, it's hard. I guess I have to find new excitement. I don't think I'll ever be able to replace it or even find anything anywhere near that, but no matter what happened, I never came home to no one. Even if I had people in my life, friends, girlfriends, fights, arguments, or the best of times, if at any point I had to separate from them and come home, it's the sharing that just made it perfect. It just completed everything. I miss the sharing. I don't say much at the gravesite. I just kind of think of Rambo. Today I thought about the first time he jumped off the couch. I was doing something to him. I can't remember what it was. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. I think I was Zerberting him. Like I would go into like his side and I'd just go. It was he didn't know what it was, and I think the vibration kind of freaked him out. But he was so small that he didn't wasn't ready to jump on the off the couch because it was really high to him. And he said, "Yo, I've had enough of this." And he jumped and he did like this Superman with both paws in the air, and he he landed. And he landed. He just shook it off and looked at me, and he just kind of went away. Probably just went to get some food or something. Rambo used to come out of nowhere. That was the fun part about Rambo, because he was so mischievous. He was always curious, so he's always walking around looking at stuff. He'll be in the house chilling and you don't see him, and then out of nowhere he would just burst into wherever you are and just look at you. And you're like, where did you even come from? You know? I guess I just kind of wish that would happen, or still happen. Sad part is that it's not happening. Sometimes I'm chilling, I'm in my room, and I'm like, if Rambo was here, he'd probably burst in. Rambo would just kind of burst out of nowhere. That was a thing. He'd come from nowhere. You'd just be in a room, and he would just burst in, and you just hear his nails on the floor, just click, 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 just boom, just show up, look at you, and laugh. He was curious. He wanted to see what was going on in there, and you'd be like, "Where did you come from?" He just came out of nowhere, and then he would just scurry off and go do whatever he was doing. And that's the thing now. I remember that, so I think of it. I think of what he's doing. Sometimes I'm just in my room and I think of Rambo and think if he was here, he might just burst into my room, see what was going on, and then leave. And so the moments aren't complete. He was just spontaneous and curious at the same time. And at the same time, he was chill. Sometimes you just didn't hear from him for a while, and you just look over and he was just sitting in his crate, ears perked up, just relaxing. And then he'd dart around the house or run up to the TV and watch. They try to say dogs can't see TV. That's bullshit. Rambo loved TV. And I loved him. It's just nothing's complete anymore. And a new dog's not going to complete it. And I just have to live life incomplete. I don't want to. Maybe the rest of my life from here on in is searching for some sort of completion. But I'm going to try.